What's going on, my peoples, and I go by the name the Sorcerer. I'm now about to give you a reading, and before I start, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell. And if you're looking, don't forget the hype button now. If you're looking for a personalized reading that's a paid service, all you got to do is DM me on my Instagram or on TikTok at SorcererX, or you can always email me. That'll be in the description box. All right, let's see what the Spirit has to say, and I look forward to reading your energy. All right. Okay. I'm seeing an emptying of the cup. I'm seeing that there's an energy that you don't recognize and it may scare you. And you fear that this is something that's going to hold you back. In the contrary, I believe that this energy is what's needed. All right. So what I'm seeing is that there is a brand new realignment towards you yourself. You're going through spiritual purging. So there might be a situation where you have emptied the cup. You may not have the energy. You may feel quite emotionally vacant. There must be a energy that you may have felt some sadness as well. All right, I feel it. My throat's going. Oh, just touched the microphone. My throat's going, so it obviously feels like there's something that you may have felt a bit choked up about. I'm seeing that there's going to be a identity change. You're asking, who am I? And this who am I is something where you felt like you knew who you are, right? You felt like you knew who you are, and you're not quite sure of who you are because you had to deal with a lot of things where it may seem as if normally you're able to deal with things quite well, but this time round it almost feels as if like you don't know of the answers and you don't know whether the juice is worth the squeeze. I'm just letting you know that during this time, especially with the hangman, that you're going through a status of transmutation, as if you're just allowing yourself to be in a cocoon, which is perfectly fine. Because what I feel is that you're going to be breaking through this energy of a shell, and it will eventually show you that the bubble has popped. But what's beautiful and what's coming towards you is a great sense of, I've defeated something that's been holding me down. And that's the energy of your ego, an ego death. That's an energy where you felt as if like you may not feel like you're good enough. You've asked questions where, because you don't know who you are, technically speaking, there's still a part of you that feels as if, am I in any type of way qualified to answer certain questions? Or do I have the ability? This is a time when you're asking yourself on your own that perhaps there was something that you're used to that could be a skill, that could be something that you may not, that you never ever questioned, but this time around you are. Now, this is where you get your greatest tests. This is where the devil comes in. This is where you know you're ascending, because this is what happens when a seed of doubt, or quote unquote the devil, the demons, or your own personal demons come at you. When you're about to break through a certain personal goal, a life experience that you're about to achieve, and that you'll have the courage to X off that doubt, that inner demon, and that this is going to be something very pivotal. I'm seeing that this is as strong as a second awakening. And the second awakening is that epiphany of realization that you got so much life to give. There is so much for you to go and give and to be happy with. And that you should be reminded that with what you have, especially in the 3D, even though when we're in this presence of this simulation, that you have so much to offer. And that, I know I'm going really deep, but I'm speaking to someone that has really thought about this internally. Even they haven't even spoken about this to their spouse, to their best friend. There's certain challenges that you're going through in silence. Now, I'm going to let you know that you're going to really and truly overcome this situation. Yes, you're going to overcome this situation. And when I say you're ascending into the next phase of your life, to feel reborn, to feel that there are opportunities, to feel that you've got so much more to give and so much more to love, to receive so much energy of freedom and value, and that whatever experience you had to go through, it was needed. Now, I've got the sun and the star in this reading, right? And this is a blessing towards the second awakening, that your life is not just realigning towards a part of your life that's going to help you. It's your highest form. It's light shining towards you, and the light beaming as a form of a blessing towards your life. Now, the reason why I find this energy very, very as something that's going to provide you a lot more happiness, I'm letting you know that you deserve this. You deserve to feel this is part of the tree of life. You deserve to feel like you're part of the tree of life, your own tree of life. Look out for the angel number 1010 as well. So there's a lot of completions that are happening, but I feel like the personal feelings that you've had to go through, those personal battles that you probably don't tell your friends and family, you're going to go through this with so much strength and so much happiness that you're giving yourself that second chance to feel like I can start over again, that there isn't no time running out, that I've got plenty of time, and that the voices in your mind and what you're going through is basically just you going through a powerful period of your life. This is something that I feel for those that may struggle, or for those that are going through an identity crisis, that don't know much about spirituality, or don't know about their own spirituality or their connections to it. And I feel like, especially with this energy, there's this feeling of self-love. Before it was self-doubt, before there was no self-love, before it was hurt, before it was shame, before it was pain. But now this is a new form of love that you can give yourself and say, you know what? I release all of this doubt to the universe, and I surrender. And what I'm giving away is just absolute love during this moment in my life, and that's all I'm going to be receiving. And that's going to be a reset, a rebirth, as if you're the phoenix rising from the ashes, and that whatever issues that come towards your way, that nothing will break you, that your bond towards your connection of your faith, your connection with the universe, it is never ever going to break. That no matter what happens, whatever faith you have, whatever love that you give that to, it will be received, and you'll be receiving love back, and that will give you your biggest strength like nothing before. You've got this. I'm speaking this from the heart. I'm speaking this to you, and I look forward to hearing from you. This is your blessing. This is your second coming, your second awakening. And for those, it's all love. Take care as always, Sorcerer.